And even if we all droids, I'm R2. My haters get lightsabers, salam through. I'm a beast on beast, just like Hans Wu. I mean Wookie, sorry, but I be tripping, yo.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the G Squared podcast, the G2 podcast, and we're doing things a wee bit different today. But first, who are we? Who are you?
I'm M. Gonzalez.
And I am Jay Gonzalez. And we're back. What?
AKA Who Pods.
Ah, thank you. AKA He Who Pods. Yup, that's me.
Can't forget that
I
part.
almost forgot my own moniker. What a shame. What's wrong with that guy? All right, so you want to save Shazam for last, or you want to start with Shazam?
We can do it first.
All right. So we saw Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods, and You want to start?
No, you can start.
I knew it. All right.
You want me to start? I'll start. Okay, I feel like the movie, for the most part, was the same as the first one. Like, action, like, in most of, like, the way the movie was.
Right.
The events weren't really different. Parts of it were different. It was basically the first one, just different scenes, I guess. There wasn't much different, so it wasn't much better, but the distinction between the two makes it better because the second one, I can admit there are things that are different, but the first one to the second one are basically the same. It's just that the second one has more than the first one. It's
More
like,
what?
Like action and like fighting scenes, I guess.
Okay.
Or like, yeah. So I feel like that. Yeah. And then also, I just want to say, his little like dream scene is so hilarious to me. He thinks it's Diana, turns around, you fool.
The wizard's head on Gal Gadot's body. That was good.
And then she shows up at the end, and they were like,
She saved him.
yeah. And then my favorite part is at the end where he comes, he cleaned up, and he's like, I don't trust y'all enough, give me that back.
Oh, the wizard.
Yeah, the wizard. He's like, I don't trust y'all, this is mine.
The staff. What'd he take? God, tell him what he took back.
He took the staff back.
That's right.
Yeah. My least favorite scene has to be the scene where he I forgot his name. I know the actor's name is Jack. When he gets kidnapped by the
Freddy.
Oh yeah, Freddy. By the first, he's so proud of himself. It's so funny. Gets kidnapped by the sisters because it was so obvious it was gonna be her. It was so obvious that when she said what she said, like, I can't remember what she said, but she said something along the lines of if he was to come here, if Freddy was to come back, it would be really bad. That was so obvious. Like, Ron, bro. Like, you're just standing there like, I'm Freddy.
What was his little fake nickname? Mr. All Powers or something?
Yeah, Mr. All Power. Mr. Got no power.
Right.
They said, oh, where you, Mr. All Power?
Snatch.
Give me that power.
You don't deserve those powers.
Then he gets it back, and they steal it back.
Ay.
They're like, oh, you taking it back? Boom. It's fine again. I don't know what the little girl's name is, but she was brave. She was brave. She was real bold. She was real brave. She went up to the unicorn and said, taste the rainbow. She said, they like sweet? I got sweet.
I got sweet.
She said rainbow.
That's right.
That was brave. And everyone was like, get back. And she was like, rainbow. And then they were like, and then everyone was like, confused, confuzzled.
Confuzzled. You know, Janelle says that. That's so funny that you just said that. I gotta tell him about that.
Um, let's see. Favorite character has to be the oldest sister. I think her name is Mary.
Yep. Mary.
Yes.
See.
And then least favorite character has to be the middle sister. Can't remember her name.
Me either.
The one I know she's in something before this that I've seen her face. I can't remember her name. Whatever. We'll figure out her name. The third sister. Not the third one. The second one, even though they're all supposed to be the same age.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No?
No. Mary's in college already. Billy is about to turn.
Not them. The three sisters.
Oh, so you gotta specify for the viewers and the listeners and even for me.
The Athena sisters, I think. That's what they're called.
The bad gals.
The bad gals.
Got it.
Those three are supposed to be the same age. They all look different.
Are they? Did they say they're supposed to be the same age?
I think they said they were supposed to be the same age. I don't know if I can remember this properly.
Oh well. I think it's pretty clear they're all different ages.
Yeah, but
because one
she
is
said something about they're supposed to be the same age or something.
Okay.
But you could tell that they're not the same age.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
One got gray, full gray. One looked like a grandma. The other one got some grays, and the other one looks like a
young
college
lady.
student.
Yeah.
High schooler.
Yeah, pretty clear.
Yeah.
It's not the same age group.
Yeah. I want to say though, Asher Angel's character, Billy, I liked his character development throughout the two movies because you could tell, you could see a clear switch in the way he was acting in the first movie, then in the second movie, and then midway through the second movie, how he changed. So I felt Asher Angel's character, like Billy, had like the best. Like you could see his change more than most of them. Like you could tell they had changed, but his was more like abrupt and out, I guess.
Noticeable.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
That's it.
You ain't even say nothing about the dragon.
I am not a drag. I am not no lizard. I am a dragon.
That was weird.
Oh Lord, remember when she calls the dragon lizard? He says, "I'm not a lizard. I'm a dragon." So that reminded me of.
And the pen or pencil, whatever it was. Yo, what was its name?
Which one?
The pencil thing.
The pencil thing. Oh,
that writes whatever you say. It was writing all the wrongs.
Shazam pen.
Oh man.
Thing. Steve!
Yo!
Steve the pen!
Steve was the bomb. Steve was just writing whatever. Steve was like, well...
Y'all talking, I'm gonna write it.
I mean, you said write a letter, so I'm writing a letter. Oh, word, you gotta use the bathroom. All right, let me write that. Oh, this is embarrassing. All right, let me write that. Word, you had a wedgie. Oh, let me write that. Steve was writing all type of funny stuff. Yo. That was the best part of the whole movie.
Were the three sisters were reading the letter like,
what is going on?
What is this? What is this language? They looked
best
at each
part.
Look, they looked at each other like,
it's just confused.
Confusion.
Steve is funny. I like Steve.
Yeah.
That was a good addition to the team.
I like that it's Steve the pen.
Me too. I liked it, Steve. Steve was the bomb. That's my favorite character, Steve. My least favorite character.
Let me find out the second sister's name.
My least favorite character. Was Lucy Liu, the second sister. What you got over there?
There's too many daughters. Jesus. Lucy Liu as Calypso.
There you go.
Calypso.
Calypso is my least favorite
I
character.
don't like Calypso.
I didn't like Calypso.
We don't like the same character.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Medium 5. Yeah, I didn't like Calypso. She was confused. She was flip-flopping. Oh, it's not right. But she's my sister. And I don't know. And then maybe I'll betray my family. And I said, come on, man. Stop it. I didn't like it.
You mean the youngest?
Lucy Liu flip-flopped.
Lucy Liu is the middle one that had the brown with like the black.
I know
with
the Asian lady.
Oh, I thought she meant the younger one who was flip-flopping.
No, the younger one was very clearly just against her family.
Okay, fair enough. I give you that. You right.
Yeah, it's whatever. What else? Yeah, I agree. Billy definitely had a lot of growth. He was trying to take on more of a leadership role, even though his family's like, yeah, man, whatever. Like, are you done?
You could really tie your own shoelace.
Right. And so that was cool. Yeah, like you said, it was Shazam. Not that different than number 1, just more people, more at stake, and more powerful stuff going on. It was cool. I didn't have high expectations for Shazam 2 because Shazam 1 was kind of like just a funny action movie. And so I didn't think this was going to be the best story or like the biggest, baddest movie ever. That was fun and action, and that's it. And Steve. I too think it's funny when the wizard's head was replaced on Wonder Woman's body, and he's like, wake up! I'm trying to tell you something!
There's something I have to say because of what you said.
What?
It's a TikTok sound. It says, it's finally me, you and me, and just, and our friend Steve.
About the pen? So Steve is TikTok famous?
Wait, hold on. It's not about him, but it's funny. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on. 1 second.
Please hold while we search for the very famous TikTok video. We'll be back right after a moment from our TikTok sponsors.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
You and me, I can't believe that it's finally me and you and me, just us and your friend Steve.
What's that from?
I have no clue. It's a TikTok audio of people posting their relationship, like pictures of them.
Yeah. But the original is from something. All right, whatever. Put it away. We get back to it.
Okay.
That's funny. We got to call this episode And Your Friend Steve.
I'm sorry. Hey, your friend Steve. Steve.
I'm with it. And Your Friend Steve. So yeah, I think that was cool. And yeah, Wonder Woman saving Shazam's life was cool. And then at the end credit scene, the first one, did you know there was a second one? It's basically the same as the first one. The first movie, remember the guy's in the cell and the little thing is trying to convince him to break out and be eviler? More evil, rather. It was hair, it broke.
I know.
I'd like to have a funeral.
You should put your friend Steve the hair view.
Funny. So, and it's the same thing. And so they're like coming up with a big plan in the cell. That's all.
Oh.
The bad guy from number 1. Remember at the end of number 1, he's in? Yeah, okay. Anyway, the first end credit scene, it's cool that the people from Peacemaker are coming to recruit Shazam and try to recruit him for the Justice Society.
He thinks the Justice League.
He thinks it's for the Justice League. He's like, yes, I'm so down. I'm ready right now. And then you come to find out it's for the Justice Society. And so, yeah.
He's like,
what? That's not even a good name. Why would you have 2 groups of teams with the same first part of their name. Let's look up other names. And he just starts looking up all these random names. He even says the Justice Avengers or something. That was cool. Little shout out to the other side, those other people. And so that's it. I don't have a lot to say about Shazam. Anything else you want to add?
The dragon. I forgot about the dragon.
Okay.
I don't know what they was feeding that dragon, but that was not a dragon. I don't know what they fed that dragon.
No, dragons are usually really big.
But
Just like
why?
in Shang-Chi.
But that was not a dragon. That's
Yeah.
no. That, my friend, was a soul-sucking demon dragon.
Okay.
That was not no dragon.
Okay. A soul-sucking demon dragon. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is, folks. That's what we got for you on Shazam 2. Hey, man, you kicked the whole table. All right. So, now to the different part. A ton of trailers have come out, and we want to talk about the trailers. And so if you have no interest in trailers or knowing what's coming from Marvel and DC, you can end here. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. See you around. See you in 2 weeks. And so, that's it. Adios. Bye-bye. And now, let's get to the trailers. Since we started with DC, let's stay DC.
Drum roll, please. Blue Beetle.
Okay, Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle trailer came out. I think it looks good. I'm excited. I
was excited when it was announced.
Same. Definitely same. And yeah, I think that it's really cool that they're making Blue Beetle a movie. I'm glad it did not get scrapped when all the stuff got, changed and canceled and everything. And we have a release date for August. It's going to be an interesting summer because Flash comes out in June. And then in August, we have Blue Beetle. Oh, yeah. And then,
1 month in between.
Yeah. And then allegedly Aquaman 2 is like December 23rd or something now. They changed the date. Or 20th, I don't know, something like that. Right before Christmas. Interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. So the Blue Beetle trailer looks good. Clearly they're going to incorporate the old Blue Beetle as well, because you see they're in like his headquarters. You see them fly the Blue Beetle ship. Yep. And so that's going to be interesting to see how they intertwine them, what they tell us about the old person. It looks really good. It looks cool. I'm wondering who's going to be the bad guy he fights, because I saw the woman, Ted Kord's sister, but I don't think she's going to be who he fights in the movie. And so I'm curious who's the big bad guy of the movie. And so, yeah, I think it looks good. I'm excited, and I'm very happy for the guy who's the main character. He, like I said a while ago, I ain't even going to try. We did it a while back. I don't think that's what it is. But listen, whatever his name is, I'm happy for him because he did a great job on Cobra Kai, and now he's coming to DC. I know I still have to show you Cobra Kai. And so I'm very happy for him. And so, yeah, it should be very interesting. I'm excited to see it. Can't wait. What are your thoughts on the Blue Beetle trailer?
See, now, they already have me at Blue Beetle. I didn't need to see no trailers. I just need the date, the time, the movie theater. Give me some popcorn and some drinks. I'm going to sit there. Blue Beetle's my man. I love him so much. I love him and Nightwing. Those are my two favorite DC, like, younger Justice League characters.
Okay, but what about the trailer?
I love the trailer. I think the trailer is amazing. I feel that the way that they connected it to like his backstory is cool. I think the ship is cool. I think the way he finds out how to use it is cool. Yeah.
I also think.
And
Oh, go ahead.
and also the way the scarab goes on him is completely different from in like
Young Justice.
Young Justice, where his shirt gets burned and then it just crawls on his back. This one, it crawls on his face, jumps on him, crawls on his back.
Yeah, I was actually going to say something similar. I was going to say I think the way he transforms into Blue Beetle looks really good.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked that like that's a big part of the trailer. Them showing that and how his powers can manifest pretty much anything, almost like the Green Lanterns. And so I was like, okay, I see y'all. I see what y'all doing. I like it.
I like that he did.
Same. All right, let's move on. What you want to hit next?
Penguin, I guess.
Keep it all DC for now?
Might as well.
Might as well.
Yeah, because the other three are Marvel, technically.
Yep. You right, girl. You right. All right, so let's wrap up DC. There's a hold on. Let me finish wiping my eyes so I don't got to be
Hold
on.
on.
Hold on. All right.
Resume.
Thank you. So, a trailer came out. It's really like a teaser, just a itty bitty taste of like some behind the scenes stuff of the show, The Penguin, that is in the works. And The Penguin takes place directly after The Batman 1. And so we got to see a little bit of the action, a little bit of the Penguin doing his thing. I think it looks okay so far. I want to see more. I know this is about Penguin rising to power and becoming the new top dog in Gotham. And I'm very curious to see how this is going to go. It was cool. I don't have a lot of thoughts because it wasn't a lot. But Colin Farrell looks great. He looks just like he did in the film, and everyone was amazed at the job he did as Penguin. And so I'm excited and I'm curious. That's it. What about you?
I don't know how to feel.
Uh-oh.
I never really liked Penguin.
Uh-oh. Okay.
I don't know if the movie will change the show will change my thoughts on Penguin. I will keep an open mind while watching it though. I just never really liked Penguin as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against the actor in the movies, like in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I just never really liked Penguin. So I don't have much to say about it.
Got it. You know, it's the same writer as The Batman, which is the same writer from Planet of the Apes.
Yes, I'm aware. He told me.
So he is the writer and director of this series as well. And allegedly, don't know if this is true, but there's another show coming about Arkham Asylum called Arkham. And I believe he's also writing and directing that as well. He's supposed to have his own little Elseworld universe situation going on.
I kind of want to see. I need to know the actor who plays Catwoman's name. I know her name.
Her name is... Getting my Professor X on. Hold on. Her name is...
I know it starts with a C.
Her last name is Kravitz.
Okay.
Her first name...
I'll give you a hint.
You looked it up? Come on.
Zoe Kravitz.
Come on.
So
You're a
quick.
cheater.
You were taking too long with your little baby extra power.
The powers weren't working. We were buffering. It was raining and the Wi-Fi was down up here in the dome.
He was like
Just,
I was like,
Zoe Kravitz.
well, technically it is Zoe Kravitz.
No, it's Zoe. Zoe
Her
Kravitz.
E is
I know.
Zoe Kravitz.
All right.
Zoe
You
Kravitz.
gotta stop doing that. It's not nice.
Okay, but Zoe, I would like to see more of her Catwoman, whether it
Okay.
be like a little bit of her here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked her in
As Catwoman.
as Catwoman, so I want to see like more of her.
Okay.
Like throughout whatever they're gonna do with the Batman and the series.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool beans. Any other thoughts on Penguin? Did you like how Penguin was in the Batman?
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked him in the Batman. I just never liked Penguin.
Got it. Okay. So we'll see how you feel about the show once it comes out. Let's move on.
Drum roll, please. Marvel. Marvel now.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta start.
Which
Gotta
one
pick.
we going?
Secret Invasions. We're saving my personal favorite for last.
Secret Invasion. All right, I'll start. Secret Invasion looks cool. Secret Invasion is clearly some wild stuff is going on with the Skrulls. And so Nick Fury is coming back from space and coming down to Earth to deal with the Skrulls and their shenanigans. And well, shenanigans is not a bad word. It just means foolishness. Oh, I'm about to say, I didn't say nothing, man. What did I do?
What did I do?
What did I do?
What did I do?
All right. Yeah, and so you see a lot of other people who we've seen before, some new faces as well, and it seems like the Skrulls are doing a lot of wild stuff. At one point, Rhodey says that Fury is the most
wanted man
on the planet Earth. And that's wild.
He just wants to be Steve.
And Fury asks him, do you know who's on your security detail? How well you know these dudes? Because they might be Skrulls. And so I think it's interesting that they're bringing back the Skrulls. We got them in Captain Marvel a lot. And then we haven't really seen them until Spider-Man Far From Home. At the end of the movie, when we find out that they were not who we thought they were. Or rather, who we thought was there was not there. And that's also when we find out that Nick Fury's in space. And so Nick Fury's coming back from space to deal with some wild stuff. And it looks like there's a lot of different things going on with the Skrulls, infiltrating, getting in the mists.
What was the question?
Yes, I mean, they're all up in our sauce, is what I'm saying. And so they're all up in there. And we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be interesting. It's a series. And so, listen, as long as they don't do 12 episodes like Andor, I'm cool, man. Give me 6 episodes and we'll see. What say you? Secret Invasion. Nick Fury.
Nick Fury?
Furry Nick. I mean, the way my hair is looking, I could be furry Nick. I don't want to see my legs. Just kidding.
Okay. Anyways, I think Secret Invasions looks cool. I think it's cool that they're bringing the Skrulls back. If it was like, I don't know why, but in my head, it wasn't obvious it was a Nick Fury and Skrull show. Okay. I thought it was going to be something else.
Because you don't see the Skrulls actually looking like Skrulls.
Right. So a lot of it just seemed like a Nick Fury thing.
Okay.
I don't want to see a lot of Nick Fury. I'm not going to lie.
He's the main character. And Agent Ross is there. He's on the run, and it looks like he'll be helping Nick Fury.
Their favorite colonizer is back.
Yes, my favorite colonizer.
We must stop to visit my favorite colonizer.
That's right. He's back
Yeah.
because they freed him in Wakanda Forever.
They're like,
They help him escape from prison.
they said, it is nice to see a colonizer in chains.
No.
No.
She said a colonizer in chains. And now I've seen everything.
A colonizer in chains? Now I have seen everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Alright. That's all I got.
Okay. Let's move on.
Marvels.
The Marvels. Now you start.
Okay.
I know you're excited about this one.
Marvels.
You can't talk like that. No. Cannot talk like that for the rest of the pod. Sorry. No.
Why not?
No. Nope.
Okay. The Marvels looks amazing. I feel the way that their powers are connected is cool, but also funky and weird at the same time.
You're absolutely right. That was funny. But you're absolutely right. It is funky.
They used one time. How did I get here? She ended up in outer space.
Right. With the
the
wildcat alien.
With the
thing.
wildcat with octopus
Mouth.
arms coming out its mouth.
Tentacles.
Yeah. I like that we get to see more of each character. And how their powers are all connected because we saw part of that in
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. We also saw kind of technically part of that in WandaVision when she uses her powers. And then we already know Captain Marvel's powers, so to see all three of them and how their powers are connected, I feel like that would be cool. I also feel that it's kind of funny how Nick Fury just looks at Kamala and is like, where did you come from?
Yeah. She's like, is this an Avengers test?
And he's like, girl, get out of here.
Right. He's like, how'd you even get here? Who are you?
Word. Like, but I'm not even gonna.
Right.
He was like, this is not my place. This is not my problem. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yes.
November.
Mm.
You have something to be thankful for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think it looks cool. It looks fun. It looks silly. It also looks like a nice balance of the characters because, Miss Marvel is like this bubbly, anxious, excited teenager. And then you have Monica Rambeau, who's like, she's kind of doing her own thing and she's got her own feelings about a lot of the things going on because of her mother's government ties and Captain Marvel leaving mom behind. And so should be very interesting. Also, we get to see how Monica Rambeau is coming into using her powers because we haven't seen what she's been doing since WandaVision. And, yeah. And Captain Marvel's pretty serious. It's very stern. There's no, I'm here to save the world and the planet. I don't have time for nonsense.
She's the Batman of the MCU.
She's the bad, of that group, she's going to be the serious, angry, firm person. And so I think it's an interesting balance to see how the three of them gel and don't gel and how they have to work together and kind of become a team of sorts because even in the trailer, you see Miss Marvel say, we're a team? Oh my God, I can't believe it. And they're like, no, we're not a team. Just like, yeah, we are. And so she's excited. So it's interesting.
She's bubbly and they're like, can someone shut this kid up?
Right. So it should be interesting seeing how this three of a kind, super powerful group of people come together, and I'm also curious to see what's the mission, because it looked like there was some scrolls in the trailer, but maybe they were different creatures. Maybe they were not scrolls. And so, shrug, we'll see. I'm curious, and I'll be rolling with somebody to the theater, you know.
Okay. Don't break your neck.
Damn. If this was a different podcast, I'd start singing, because there's a song called Break Your Neck, and it immediately came to my mind.
You can't sing it, can you?
Can't sing it here. Because this podcast,
I could cover my ears.
we behave on this podcast. All right, so let's go to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I start this one? Okay, I think it's really interesting that there's like this futuristic Spider-Man who's in charge of all the Spider-Men in the universe and recruits people and chooses not to recruit other people and knows about what happened with Doctor Strange and Tom Holland Spider-Man and doesn't like them. And for some reason doesn't like Miles Morales either. And I think the bad guy, the Spot... I know I wasn't asking you. I was pausing for dramatic effect.
Oh, my bad.
But I appreciate you having my back. Just kidding. Yeah, so I think it's interesting that they chose the Spot. It's like such a weird villain, but it makes sense because he can open up different dimensions, and clearly this is a cross-dimensional thing. And so it's all the spider people versus Miles Morales and whoever sides with him. That's exciting. That's different. That's weird. And I am pretty sure it's going to cause an incursion. And so we'll see how this ties into everything else. And clearly it does tie into everything else because they mentioned straight up, and don't get me started with that Doctor Strange guy and the other Spider-Man. Oh, and they gave our Earth a number.
99999.
But was that the number from Doctor Strange? 9999999? That's a lot of damn nines.
19999999999.
That's a weird number, no? Anyway, I think it's cool, and I'm very curious to see how they do this. Very excited for when that comes out. Do we have a date?
June 2nd.
Oh, yeah, because you said you want to see it for your birthday.
Yeah, that's my birthday gift right there.
Got it. All right.
Popcorn, snacks, 2 tickets.
2 tickets. You and who?
You.
I know, it was a joke because he said 2 tickets.
I mean, unless my friend tells me she wants to go with me.
Betrayal.
I said after. After.
Just kidding. All right, now your turn. What you think about the trailer?
So.
And do
like
you know that Spider-Man? The guy who was in charge?
He's like the boss dude. I think
he's Spider-Man from 2099. And he is named Ben Parker.
Ben Parker!
After Uncle Ben.
Piderman.
Piderman. No S, folks. Piderman, Piderman. Does whatever a Pider can. Spins a web anytime. All right, relax. Here comes the Piderman.
Stop.
We should name this episode Piderman.
No, it's Steve.
All right.
Your friend Steve and Piderman.
yeah.
No.
Your friend Steve.
No. Piderman and your friend Steve.
No, too much. Gotta be one. Anyway. Come on now.
Like I said with Blue Beetle, they had me at Piderman.
Not Piderman. Oh man. Good times. You see what we do, y'all? Not only are we back, look at how we back. We back with a bang. With a Pider. Piderman. All right. I'm about to be saying Piderman for like from now till the movie comes out.
Okay, they had me out with Spider. They had me at Spiderman,
It's
right?
over. I'm about to make a shirt called Piderman. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put the pig pipe Spider-Man.
Holler. Merch coming, y'all. We got merch coming.
Pig Spider-Man, Piderman.
Holler. Good times coming.
Anyways, they had me at Piderman, right? So I don't really care. The trailer comes out. I don't care. I just need a date, time, person, when, where, snacks, drinks. That's about it.
Okay, but what did you feel about the trailer?
Wait, I'm saying I'm done with that.
Okay. And real quick, did you peep that there was a horse Spider-Man?
Look,
Did you see it or not?
I'm
Did you?
we're not gonna talk about it.
Did you see it?
We're not gonna talk about
But
it.
just answer the question.
Yes, I saw it. We're not gonna talk about it.
It's a horse Spider-Man.
Shh. They got a pig Spider-Man.
What a horse.
They also got some 1990s old black and white Spider-Man.
That's true.
Then they have Miss Robot. They have Robot Spider-Man.
I didn't
Little
peep,
girl.
I didn't see that one.
No, in the first movie, there's a girl and a Robot Spider-Man.
Oh, got it. I gotta watch it again. It's been a while. Anyway, the trailer.
Okay. What? I don't know what Miles Morales was thinking. He said whatever to his Hispanic mother. I was ready for him to get pow pow in that scene.
Wow. If Piderman gets pow pow, that'd be the wildest Spider-Man movie ever.
And that right there is the end of the movie. Yes.
Pow pow and punishments for Piderman.
Pider Pocket.
That's right. Come on.
Okay. I thought it was cool when like Gwen comes through the
Portal or whatever it is.
whatever
Yep.
thingy.
We don't even know what it's called yet.
Whatever thingy.
The Pider Portal.
The Pider Portal.
Ooh, I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. That was good right there. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now you're dragging it.
Got an OD. Come
Okay.
on.
Right.
She comes out the Pider Portal.
She comes out the Pider Portal and takes him to the Pider universe. And then she takes him to the lead Pider Man.
Yep.
The Spider-Man. And lead Pider-Man is like, I don't want to talk about it. No, you cannot join Pider-Man. You can't join. I want to know what happened in between, because then there's a cutscene and then a scene of him saying, you can't leave. What's going on, Pider-Man? You trapping other Pider-Mans?
And then,
Wait. Then he said everybody after him.
that's about to say. Then he says, "Get that."
He said, stop all Spider-Mans.
No, he says, "Good." He says, "Everyone get Piderman."
He said, everybody get Pider-Man.
And then they did the internet. So gotta give Marvel and Sony some kudos. Because
They did
they
the
knew,
internet
they knew the
Pider-Man.
meme of Spider-Man pointing to Spider-Man. I'm sorry, Spider-Man pointing to Spider-Man. And they have all the Spider-Man
Pointing
pointing at each
the
other.
Pider-Mans.
Yeah.
At this point,
Sony says, meme this.
we should just say Pider-Man. That's the name of the episode.
Spider-Man.
Pider-Man.
I'll put the pig Spider-Man on the cover.
Pider-Man. Does whatever a Pider can.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then, I think that's it on my end. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was about to say something else. I was ready. Okay. What? One more thing?
I'm gonna need Miles to just admit he likes Gwen, because it's very obvious. It's like really, really obvious.
Yes.
It's more obvious than when Andrew liked Gwen. It was a little too obvious and messy.
Yes. Oh, I'm curious. Are the other two Pidermen from No Way Home gonna be in this one?
I need Piderman. I need Piderman. Yes.
So let's see what happens.
All right, that's it for me.
That's
You
it
done?
for me too. We are out of here. The peace salute. All right. Combining peace and salute at the same time. Pollute.
Baloo Piderman.
It's a lot of peace.
Wait.
All right. That's it. You're done, son. You're done. You're drunk. That's it. All right. Ready? Wrap it up? All right. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. And thanks for being patient because we know we have not potted in a hot minute. But we're back. And next pod, we'll be doing, drum roll please, Mandalorian.
Dun 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 dun.
The season finale comes out next week. And the next time we are around each other, we will discuss the entire season, including the finale. And that's all, folks.
Bye bye.